Hello student, I am Shivam Shukla. Today I am telling you chapter 1 chemical reactions and equation. What is chemical reaction? Those reaction in which new substance with new properties are formed. It's called chemical reaction. So topic is chemical reaction. What is chemical reaction? Chemical reaction. Chemical reaction. Those reaction in which new substance with new properties are formed. It's called chemical reaction. Example, magnesium burn in air to form magnesium oxide. 2 Mg plus O2 gives 2 MgO. Magnesium burn in air to form new substance magnesium oxide. So once again, what is chemical reaction? Those reaction in which new substance with new properties are formed is called chemical reaction. Now, after this I am telling you characteristics of chemical reaction. 5 important characteristics of chemical reactions are: characteristics of chemical reaction. Number 1, evolution of gas. Evolution of gas. Some chemical reactions are characterized by evolution of gas. Example, zinc granules react with dilute sulfuric acid, then hydrogen gas is released and zinc sulfate is formed. Evolution of gas. Some chemical reactions are characterized by evolution of gas. Example, when zinc granules react with dilute sulfuric acid, then hydrogen gas is released and zinc sulfate is formed. Second, formation of precipitate. Formation of precipitate. Some chemical reactions are characterized by formation of precipitate. For example, when potassium iodide solution added to lead nitrate solution, then yellow precipitate of PbI2, lead iodide, is formed. Number of iodine here 2, so we have to take here 2. 2K and NO3 combine to form 2KNO3. After this, number 3, change in color. Change in color. Some chemical reactions are characterized by change in color. Change in color. For example, when citric acid added to potassium permanganate solution, then purple color of potassium permanganate solution disappear. Number 4, change in temperature. Some chemical reactions are characterized by change in temperature. For example, when quicklime added to water, then slacked lime is formed and large amount of heat is produced. So we can say again, some chemical reactions are characterized by change in temperature. Example, when quicklime added to water, then slacked lime is formed and large amount of heat is produced. Number 5, change in state. Some chemical reactions are characterized by change in state. Wax. Formula of wax is C20H40. Burn in air to give carbon dioxide, water, heat and light. So wax present here is in solid state. Now it convert into gaseous state. We get carbon dioxide, water vapor. Now 20 carbon, so we have to take here 20 CO2. 40 hydrogen, so we have to take here 22 ja 40 hydrogen. This is heat and this is light. So these are the important characteristics of chemical reaction. Total 5 characteristics. Number 1, evolution of gas. Number 2, formation of precipitate. Number 3, change in color. Number 4, change in temperature. Number 5, change in state. Now student, I am telling you chemical equation. Chemical reaction portion finish. After this I am telling you chemical equation. What is chemical equation? The method of representing a chemical reaction with the help of symbol and formula is called chemical equation. What is chemical equation? Method of representing a chemical reaction with the help of symbol and formula of various substances involved in it. It's called chemical equation. Example, zinc granules react with dilute sulfuric acid. Then we get zinc sulfate and hydrogen gas. So again we can say definition of chemical equation, method of representing a chemical reaction. This is chemical reaction with the help of symbol and formula. Zinc metal in solid state, dilute sulfuric acid, zinc sulfate form, solid form, and hydrogen in gaseous form. So this is chemical equation. Now I am telling you types of chemical equation. Chemical equation are of two types. Number 1, balanced chemical equation. Number 2, unbalanced chemical equation. First I am telling you balanced chemical equation. Balanced chemical equation. A chemical equation which which contain equal number of atoms in reactant side and product side. It's called balanced chemical equation. Example, hydrogen combined with oxygen to form water. Here number of atoms in reactant side and product side are equal, so we can say this is balanced chemical equation. Once again, balanced chemical equation, a chemical equation which contain equal number of atom in reactant side. This is reactant and this is product. What is reactant? These are called reactants. Substance which take part in a reaction are called reactants. Substance which are produced, which are formed due to a chemical reaction are called product. So balanced chemical equation contain equal number of atom in reactant side and product side. Next is unbalanced chemical equation. Unbalanced chemical equation contain unequal number of atom in reactant side and product side. Example, hydrogen combined with oxygen to form water. This is unbalanced equation because number of oxygen here 1 and here 2. Unbalanced chemical equation. Once again, a chemical equation which contain unequal number of atom in reactant side and product side. It's called unbalanced chemical equation. Okay, students. After this, I am telling you types of chemical reaction. Types of chemical reaction. Chemical reactions are generally can be classified as number 1 combination reaction, number 2 decomposition reaction, number 3 displacement reaction, number 4 double displacement reaction, number 5 redox reaction. So we can classify reaction generally on the basis of normal way 5 type. Look here. Number 1, combination reaction. Those reactions in which 2 or more substance combine and form single substance is called combination reaction. Example, magnesium combined with oxygen to form magnesium oxide. Other example, hydrogen combined with iodine to form hydrogen iodide. Second is a decomposition reaction. Those reaction in which single compound breaks down into 2 or more simpler substance. It's called decomposition reaction. Decomposition reaction. Those reaction in which single compound like calcium carbonate decomposed into 2 or more simpler substance. It's called decomposition reaction. For example, when we heat calcium carbonate, then we get calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. Now, decomposition reaction are of 3 types. Decomposition reaction are of 3 types. Number 1, thermal decomposition reaction. Thermal decomposition reaction. Second, photo decomposition reaction. Number 3, electrolytic decomposition reaction. Electrolytic decomposition reaction. Now, thermal means heat. Decomposition reaction which take place by heat. It's called thermal decomposition reaction. Example of thermal decomposition reaction is when we heat calcium carbonate, we get calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. Photo means light. Decomposition reaction which take place by light. It's called photo decomposition reaction. Example, when we placed silver chloride in sunlight. When we placed silver chloride in sunlight, then we get silver and chlorine gas. After this, electrolytic decomposition reaction. Decomposition reaction which take place by electric current is called electrolytic decomposition reaction. Example, when sodium chloride, when electricity is passed in aqueous solution of sodium chloride, then it decomposes to give sodium metal and chlorine gas. After this, next is double displacement reaction. Double means two. Those reaction in which two compound react to form two new compound by mutually exchange of ion is called double displacement reaction. Look here. Number 3 is double displacement reaction. Double means two. Those reaction in which two compound react to form two new compound by mutually exchange of ion is called double displacement reaction. Example, barium chloride react with sodium sulfate to form white precipitate of barium sulfate and sodium chloride. This is white precipitate. After this, next is number 4. Now I am telling you important thing here. Double displacement reaction are of two type. First is neutralization reaction. Second is precipitation reaction. In neutralization reaction, acid react with base to form salt and water. HCl acid react with base NaOH to form salt NaCl and water H2O. Second is a precipitation reaction. Those reaction in which aqueous solution of two substance react to form insoluble compound. It's called precipitation reaction. So you have to learn double displacement reaction are of two type. Number 1, neutralization reaction. Number 2, precipitation reaction. So look here, aqueous solution of barium chloride and sodium sulfate react to form insoluble compound, barium sulfate. After this, number 4. Number 4 is here number 4 we can take displacement reaction. We can also write here number 3 displacement reaction, number 4 double displacement reaction. So number 3 displacement reaction. If you want to prepare it in a proper way, then we can say number 3 is displacement reaction. And number 4 is double displacement reaction. Now, displacement reaction. Those reaction in which more reactive element displace less reactive element from its salt solution. It's called displacement reaction. Look here. This is copper sulfate and this is iron metal. Iron is more reactive in electrochemical series. So iron displace copper. We get FeSO4 ferrous sulfate plus copper. Clear? And we will I have told you about double displacement reaction. Now number 5, reaction number 5, type number 5 is redox reaction. Look here, number 5 is redox reaction. So total, on the basis of my observation, reaction are of, on the basis of your standard, your class level, total reaction are of 5 type. Number 1, combination reaction. Number 2, decomposition reaction. Number 3, displacement reaction. Number 4, double displacement reaction. Number 5, redox reaction. So number 5 is redox reaction. Those reaction in which redox reaction. What is redox reaction? Those reaction in which oxidation and reduction both take place is called redox reaction. Those reaction in which oxidation and reduction both take place is called redox reaction. Now I am telling you what is oxidation, what is reduction. First I am telling you oxidation. Definition number 1, addition of oxygen to a substance. It's called oxidation. Definition number 2, removal of hydrogen from a substance. It's called oxidation. Definition number 3, lose of electron. Lose of electrons by a chemical species. It's called oxidation. So example of oxidations are C plus O2, addition of oxygen gives CO2, and lose of electron, sodium, atomic number 11, electronic configuration 2 at 1, lose 1 electron, form sodium ion, Na plus charge. After this reduction, reduction is opposite of oxidation. In case of reduction, addition of hydrogen, it's called reduction. Second, removal of oxygen, it's called reduction. And third, gain of electron. Third definition. Definition number 3 is gain of electron by a chemical species. Gain of electrons is called reduction. Example, H2 plus S, we get H2S, addition of hydrogen to sulfur gives hydrogen sulfide. Next example, chlorine, atomic number of chlorine 17, electronic configuration 287. To complete octet, chlorine atom gain 1 electron and form chloride ion Cl minus. 7 plus 1, 8. 288. Now, those reaction in which oxidation reduction both take place is called redox reaction. Now I am giving you example based on oxidation, reduction or redox reaction. Copper oxide react with hydrogen to give copper metal and water. Now look here. Here addition of oxygen. Addition of oxygen. H2 take oxygen from copper oxide and H2 plus O gives H2O. Addition of oxygen is called oxidation. Removal of oxygen. Now, removal of oxygen is called reduction. Here oxygen remove. Copper oxide, when we remove oxygen from copper oxide, we get copper metal. So this is removal of oxygen. Removal of oxygen is a reduction. Substance which provide oxygen is called oxidizing agent. So this is oxidizing agent. Substance which provide oxygen is called oxidizing agent. Substance which provide hydrogen is called reducing agent. Reducing agent. Now students, I am telling you next topic, corrosion. What is corrosion? Corrosion. The slow decomposition of metal by reacting with oxygen and moisture of air to form rust, to form undesirable compound like oxide, hydroxide. It's called corrosion. So topic is corrosion. What is corrosion? Once again, corrosion. Slow decomposition of metal by reacting with oxygen and moisture of air to form undesirable compound like oxide, hydroxide, carbonate is called corrosion. Example, rusting of iron, tarnishing of silver. Now, example is rusting of iron. Another example is tarnishing of silver. So what is rusting of iron? Iron. What is rusting of iron? Slow decomposition of iron by reacting with oxygen and moisture of air. To form rust. We get slow decomposition of iron by reacting with oxygen, moisture of air to form hydrated iron oxide or rust. It's called rusting of iron. So this is the reaction related to rusting of iron. This is iron react with oxygen and moisture of air to form rust. Method to prevent rusting are by oiling, greasing, painting, galvanization, alloying. Clear? These are the important methods to prevent corrosion. Oiling, greasing, painting, or these are the some important point. Now I am telling you other point, other important thing, that is rancidity. What is rancidity? Oil and fat containing food items. Rancidity. Oil or fat containing food items when exposed to air to give out bad smell is called rancidity. Oil or fat containing food item when exposed to air. Oil or fat containing food item when come in the contact of air, when exposed to air to give out bad smell. This bad smell is called rancidity. Now, method to prevent rancidity are: number 1, by adding antioxidant like BHA, butylated hydroxy anisole. Other example, BST, butylated hydroxy toluene. So first point, method to prevent rancidity is by adding antioxidant. Antioxidant are BHA, BST. BHA, butylated hydroxy anisole. BST, butylated hydroxy toluene. Number 2, keeping food material in airtight container or refrigerator. After this, packets flushed with nitrogen gas. So dear student, I hope that you can understand all point in this chapter. And the last topic of this chapter I am telling you, exothermic reaction and endothermic reaction. So look here, exothermic reaction and endothermic reaction. Exothermic reaction. Exo means out, release. Thermic means heat. Those reaction in which heat is given out is called exothermic reaction. Those reaction in which heat, thermic means heat. Those reaction in which heat is given out or heat is released is called exothermic reaction. For example, when we heat calcium carbonate, heat is given out. Heat is given out. Those reaction in which heat is given out or heat is released is called exothermic reaction. Now, look here. Methane burn in air to give carbon dioxide, water, heat. So those reaction in which heat is given out is called exothermic reaction. Next is endothermic reaction. Those reaction in which heat is absorbed, heat is taken in, is called endothermic reaction. Those reaction in which heat is absorbed, calcium carbonate, when we provide heat, calcium carbonate, then we get calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. Dear student, prepare this chapter 1 chemical reaction and equation. Share it, like it, subscribe it. Okay, good day, take care, God bless you.